Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Aquil Dawud. You are now tuned in to Hi, My Name Is with Sovereign Sounds. What up? What's going on, y'all? My name is Akil Dansler. I'm a singer-songwriter from West Philly. I've been doing music probably seriously for about, actually all my life probably, for real, for real. I moved out to the A, went to Morehouse, tried to do a little something over there and ended up coming back around to music and really dropping my first single and doing my thing. And now here I am, coming back to tell the story. What got me into music? I grew up in a musical household. My mom and dad are R&B, neo soul based, Philly based group called Kindred the Family Soul. And I grew up in that, all my life around the music, around the industry, around their peers and all of that stuff, just constantly kind of being taken in and soaking all that stuff up. But being young and being insecure and all that stuff, I tried to turn away from the music. You know what I mean? I was trying to do sports and other things to kind of just be a young person and involve myself in other stuff so that I can see what I was passionate about. In high school, I tried to do music on the low with my friends. I met this dude named Tanner Hicks in ninth grade, and me, him, and a couple of my other friends, Deontay Miller, uh, my man Brill, and all that. We was doing this thing. We started this collective called Misguided Supreme, and we was going around the, we was going around the open mics and stuff, doing little open mics around the city. This is our own original music, doing our own thing and stuff like that. But I kind of outgrew it. Like I still wasn't really feeling super duper tied to the music. You know what I mean? I was feeling like there was still something for me that didn't click that made me want to really take it serious to another level. And then I went to college and I decided to go to Morehouse. And when I got down to the A, the energy here was so crazy, so much like black success, businesses and creatives and people around here. And it's like the culture here is just so rich. And it reminded me a lot of how the Philly culture can be. You know what I mean? It's a lot of talent there, a lot of great young artists who have a crazy talented and just have these crazy ways of expressing themselves that really is special and rare and unique. And we have that. Philly artists is bred different. And when I got down to the A, I felt like they appreciated, the culture that I bought, from Philly and me being myself and all that stuff. I felt really welcome down here. Then the music ended up coming back around, and I mean I never really left. I was still doing open mics here and there. I did an open mic at this. My first open mic in the A was this place called Sweetwater Live, and then I did Apache a couple times, and then I did all these campus shows and stuff like that, and it really just you know what I mean. It was turning me back onto that path of music, and then my sophomore year, right the summer before my sophomore year, my grandma passed away. And we used to talk all the time about talent and music and me loving what I'm doing and finding what I want to do and making it my passion. And I remember learning all of that from my parents too, loving what I wanted to do and finding somebody to pay me to do it. And music was always that thing that I loved and had always been so connected to. And so I decided to do it. I went back in my sophomore year and I started doing more open mics and writing more, and I bought my own equipment and started recording. You know what I'm saying? Right in my dorm room. And then I became an RA in my freshman dorm, Hubert Hall, my sophomore year. And I started really just working on building and crafting my sound. And I dropped my debut single, Summer Day, my junior year. And I've never looked back. Definitely. You mean like all time? Definitely my parents going there. I mean, like just the way that they have been able to carry themselves in the industry for 20 years and really build a sustainable life of doing what they want and love. That's admirable. Like that's thorough. Like that's you look at that. That's the formula. You know what I'm saying? I love Bilal. I love music. Uh, I mean, I grew up around all these people, all of my parents' peers, the neo soul scene out of Philly, music, Bilal, Kendrick, Jill Scott, Black Thought, Will Smith. You know what I mean? Not as an artist, but more so just as a creative. But definitely, like those are some of probably my biggest Philly. You know what I mean? Probably like definitely Philly Freeway too, and just seeing like I mean I was a sheltered young boy in Philly, but I still got to see what was happening. And so being able to be tapped into multiple different realities, like being a young boy that's sheltered, but also living, you can't escape the grime of Philly. So you getting to see multiple perspectives, and all Philly artists tell that story differently. So I mean, yeah, I mean, I can't really even pick five, but I guess those would be the ones that come to mind right away. When you with somebody who know and love Philly, they gonna make sure that experience crazy. So I mean, I guess you definitely gotta get a cheesesteak. Gotta get a cheesesteak from the Poppy store. So that mean if you with somebody who know Philly, they gonna take you to a sturdy Poppy. If that Poppy don't know you, if he don't know your mans, he not from around that area. The Poppy gotta know you. That's how you know your cheesesteak really be slamming too. So you gotta get a cheesesteak. I think you just gotta drive around and really see the murals in the city. You know what I mean? The art scene in Philadelphia is so special. You know, it's beautiful. You know, a lot of the artists express themselves in a real way that's a reflection of the grime and grit of Philly culture, but the beauty of that expression. So you got to check out the mural art scene in Philly. And I don't know, what's the third thing? I don't know. I would definitely talk to like a thorough Philly elder about their experience. Like, I would sit down with somebody and really listen to them talk about what their experience was like growing up in that city and what it was like navigating it and what they learned about it. Because I think the Philly experience is really special. I think a lot of people could benefit from listening to a lot of the way these artists really go through this grind and build community, and then they just push themselves and elevate themselves to another level. And I think that there's something really special about the way Philly people do that. You know, whether they're a musician, a creative, or just a regular person. You know, we all really understand that it's like that. It's that one Joan that we all on. So yeah, I mean, I would do that probably. And Joan is everything. I mean, you listen to any Philly rapper, any Philly person say talk about Joan, they're gonna be like, it's everything. It's like it depends on the context. I mean, so like that's what the joint is. Like, I mean, I could be talking about yo, the joint over there, she's sturdy. I might holler at her, or I could be like, oh yeah, you know the joint on the corner. Like, I mean, like you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, I mean, it's a range of things. Bull. A lot of people like they be confused when we say bull. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I came down to A, we was saying bull, and bull was like, what? Like, it's really like, cause Philly people in Philly say young bull a lot. And people in Philly always looking for ways to like make something sound shorter, like putting a Y in front of stuff, like you know what I mean, or you know what I mean, like or like you know what I mean, like it's we always finding ways to like make it easier. So bull is just like you talking about a bull, like you know what I mean, like I'm talking about a young boy, like you know what I mean, like the bull over there, you know what I mean, the bull, you know what I'm saying, and OR is just a that's just a unit, you know what I mean, like OR, bro. I mean, that's a hello, goodbye. That's a oh, all right, bro. That's sturdy. Like you can be spicing. It's a lot of ways you can use it. Yeah, man. It's on is really. I think for me, going out to the A put me out my comfort zone so much that it forced me to live. And through living and being connected to music, those two things correlated. And it was really able. That's when I was able to really concrete put together that that's what I wanted to do. So that transition from Philly to Atlanta made it like that's when I secured like, oh yeah, I want to do music. Like I love this. Like I love this culture. I love what I could use this platform to talk about, speak my truth, and express myself and connect with other people. And that's really what that transition did for me. You know what I'm saying? It really made me feel more closely connected to my artistry and myself as an artist and my music. And it made me feel confident in what I'm doing. It made me feel like it was the right decision. And like I love what I'm doing. Like it made me really feel sincere in that. Well, when I think about the biggest lesson I've learned as an artist, I definitely think that it's a couple things that ring in my head right now is the main thing, but the one that I think is ringing out loud is you can't skip the steps. And a lot of people look at my journey, being the son of Kindred and, being around the music industry for 20 years as one that, oh yeah, he it's easier for him or he can do this, that, and the third. And yeah, I think that being the son of Kindred has given me access that a lot of people don't already have. And it has nurtured me and given me a lot of protection as a young man growing and living my life and being able to do whatever I want and having the full support of a community behind me. But at the end of the day, my steps and my journey as an artist have been no easier than any other artist. I had to, when I did my debut project, man, I wrote, I recorded, I mixed and mastered, arranged the vocals for my entire project. I mean, I had a collab writer for Puff of Smoke, but for the most part, I sat down and intimately was really working on that myself, perfecting my craft. and really going through the stages and even being in rooms. It's so funny how y'all say how some people could say that my journey is easier too, because think about it, like you say that I'm connected to all these people, but look at where I am. I'm still trying to grind. I'm still every day putting out new stuff. I'm still trying to get better. I'm still doing what I got to do every day to improve my artistry, to improve myself as a man, as a person. And I think that that's just as difficult as anybody else's journey, not to even compare, because really what I've also learned is that I really can't even look at other people and really compare their situation to mine. I really got to stay focused on my lane and what I got to do and make sure that you can't skip the steps. Not even me. You know what I'm saying? You really got to grind this out. Patience is virtue. This industry and this game and this business is one that will put you through the ringer, and it will try to tear you down if you're not strong in mind, strong in family, strong in power, strong in passion, strong in drive, and all of those types of things. And you know what I mean? So when you have that mentality, like, all right, I'm humbled, I can't skip these steps. You know what I'm saying? I can't, just because I'm in this position don't mean I'm better than or I'm less than anything. I'm in my own lane. I got to do what I got to do, and I got to make sure I don't skip anything along the way, because all of those journeys, all of those steps is going to build my character, make me stronger as a person and as an artist. Born to be loved. No, so I'm cracking up though. I don't know. I think that I'm a very caring person. Uh, I think I'm a very grounded person. I think I'm an emotionally intelligent person. I guess that's two words, but it counts as one. And I think that I'm just a person that really like loves really hard unconditionally. I think any of my friends, if you ask any of my friends, they probably would say something around that. I hope. Yo, this your boy Aquil Dawud, and this is How My Name Is. I'm rocking with Sovereign Sounds. You can check out my debut project, Born to Be Loved, on all streaming platforms. I'm on all social media and all everything at Aquil Dawud. Check me out. What it is.